And my malted milk chocolate pot de crème, well, they are perfect for a chocolate lover because I need 5 ounces of milk chocolate. These are puddings that are super creamy, and this is a French style of pudding. And in fact, pot de crème simply means a pot of cream. How appealing. And in this recipe, I'm using 5 ounces of milk chocolate. I don't need cream for the recipe, but I do need milk. So I've got a cup of milk that I'll heat up to a simmer. But you still need to add sweetness. I'm adding the malt flavor by using malted milk powder. Now, this is something I would whisk into cold milk or even a hot chocolate. And I add that in place of sugar. So it's not as sweet as sugar, but a half a cup will do the trick. And I'll give this a little stir. Oh, immediately, that smells so good. For me, this is a comfort aroma. My mom used to make malted hot chocolate for me, and I loved malted milkshakes as a kid, one of my favorite flavors. While that comes up to a simmer, I can separate my eggs. I need 5 egg yolks for this recipe. In the world of puddings, there always has to be an element that sets the pudding. In the case of the rice pudding, it was the starch from the rice. In this case, it's the combination of the milk chocolate and the egg yolks. Once I start seeing bubbles break the surface, I turn down the heat, and I add my milk chocolate and whisk it until it's melted. You want to have it on low heat. That way, your chocolate doesn't scorch or stick at the bottom. There we go. You can just see bubbles breaking the surface. And now, I'm going to gradually pour this into the egg yolks, just whisking as I go. So I'm slowly introducing the hot liquid to the cooler eggs. And then once you get it warmed up, then you can pour it all in at once. And now this I strain. It's a simple step, but an important one for any custard or pudding. There we go. And if you can, make your pot de crème in a cute little pot. And I pour this almost to the top of each pot. Now you'll see I have a few little bubbles on the surface of the pot, and I want to remove those. That way I have a nice, perfect, smooth surface to each pot de crème. To get rid of it, I take the edge of a paper towel and just blot the surface. And I find the little bubbles are just drawn to the paper towel and pull right up. Now these are all set for the oven. I've preheated it to 325, but before I put them in the oven, I want to come over here to my tea kettle, because the reason I have each pot in a little dish is I need to create a bain-marie, a water bath to gently cook this style of pudding. And because I use a bain-marie, this water bath, it also means I can use a glass dish like this. What I love about this dessert too is they only take 20 minutes in the oven. That pudding mixture was already hot to start with. I also love this recipe because after they've cooled, they only take 90 minutes to chill. That's the plus of them being so small. And my little chilled pots here. Here they are. Oh, aren't they just adorable? And why not take it to the next level with a little malted milk whipped cream. So just a 1/4 cup, just a tiny little bit to top each. So to sweeten this cream up, I want to build on that malt flavor and add a tablespoon of the malted milk powder. It was designed to dissolve quickly, so just give it a second as you finish whipping. Piping bag. You could spoon the whipped cream in, but this is a more elegant pudding, so I'll just get it into my piping bag, and I'm gonna put a dollop right on top of each. And then I have a striped white and milk chocolate chip for on top. I love this. It's elegant but adorable at the same time. And now it's ready to enjoy. This is a perfect size of dessert for after a rich meal, and you just have that little chocolate craving, and you're all set for this. Oh, it's so creamy.